Warning, DC comic spoilers incoming. Can we have any nice things? Can we have any nice things? I'm begging you for nice things. I just want one nice thing, DC. One nice thing, and you couldn't give me my one nice thing. Batman and Catwoman getting married. That's the one nice thing that I wanted. By the way, for those of you who are just tuning in and know all about what I'm complaining about, yes, this video is rather late. I know this happened a couple of weeks ago, but I've been busy and distracted with other stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to my rant. One nice thing. I wanted the one nice thing. That's all I wanted was a one nice thing. Okay. So let's dissect this utter bullcrap real quick. Okay, so here's the funny part. So let's just go ahead and again, spoiler warning, guys. So for those of you who don't know, in recent issues of Batman, he and Catwoman officially got together to the point where he actually proposed to Catwoman and she said yes, they're gonna get married, but then she decided no because this is where I get frustrated. It was like, no, because if he's married to me, he might give up being Batman, and he needs to be Batman. He must be Batman, and that kind of thing. You know, if his love for me might stop him from being Batman, and he must always be Batman. There must always be Batman, and that kind of thing. I'm looking at more information to see, you know, if there's anything I'm getting wrong, but. Okay, so it turns out all this was orchestrated because a friend of Selina's warned her about being in love with Bruce or Batman, or whatever, and that he would, like, you know, change so much for her, he would be different for her, and he'd try to find some peace, and Batman is not peaceful, and that kind of thing, and then he wouldn't be the hero Gotham needs, so she left him at the altar. That I kind of get. Bane getting involved by, you know, throwing a monkey wrench in plans. But the reasoning is where I have trouble. This is not really so much an angry rant as it is a frustrating one. Because I'm not really angry, I'm just frustrated because the writing for this, and by the way, I'm gonna be fair. I haven't read the actual comic yet. Again, busy, but I've been keeping up with it on various websites and that kind of thing. And so I can't speak to the actual wording of everything, but I can speak to the concept. That I don't know why people are of this assumption that Bruce can ever really truly be at peace and not be Batman anyway. And I don't know how the reasoning of Selina, of all people, being the person who he'd end up with, not understanding this. That's one thing I've always said. In the Batman comics specifically, the specific Batman comics that have been running for decades, in that specific medium, Selina has always been who I feel understands him the most. I've said this ever since Batman Hush. When he faced off against Hush and him and Selina got close then, I have always been mad at that ending. The very last like 2 or 3 pages of Hush almost ruined the whole thing for me because I was so mad that Bruce walked away from Selina like he did. That was like the one that ruined that almost ruined the comic. I still love it. I still love Batman Hush. I really do. And if you're a Batman fan, I fully support you reading it. The last 2 pages are just infuriating. So this is not so much an anger rant. Like I said, I'm frustrated because they get so close and then they take it away. But here's why I think that's the most unnecessary way to do it with Batman and Catwoman. For one, I doubt Selina. So the only way Selina would change in the comics is I don't think she'd be as much of a thief. She'd still do things some pretty shady ways because that's Selina. She's still shady, but she's shady in a fun and good way. Truth be told, Batman's shady. Tower of Babel, anyone. But I can't wrap my head around this. I really can't, because it's like If anyone gets him, she does. If anyone understands Bruce and Batman, Selina does. This whole logic of her being fooled into thinking that he would completely change everything about himself for her is ludicrous. It really is to me, because I don't think either of them would be happy if he stopped being Batman. I don't think they would be. I think he would resent her if she made him. I think she would resent him if he just did anyway. Both of them are their other personas. As much as they want to both, well, Bruce more than Selina does claim is that him and Batman, that Bruce Wayne and Batman are two separate entities. I really don't think they are. I think that they're just two sides of the same coin. Selina is just a one-sided coin. She's Selina and Catwoman. It's like pretty interchangeable, those two people. But I just like the wording of that is what made me so mad. I was like, really? This is the story we're going with? It would make sense if it was literally, and I mean this, literally anybody else. Literally, if anyone else was the one who was marrying Bruce and said this, it would make sense. Literally anyone else, not Selina. That line of logic with Selina does not fit. Does not work. It's completely incorrect according to who Selina is and how she knows Bruce. And it's also ridiculous for Selina to listen to other people. You know, like to the, you know, like, good friends or not. I mean, Selina usually makes up her mind about it, so she's pretty gung ho about it. To have someone come and switch her up, change her mind about that is really kind of like, that's kind of left field for the character. But I don't know. But usually DC Comics is, you know, is where they shine, you know, especially lately. But so I'm just not a fan of this. It's like I said, it's just a frustration thing right now. Ugh. I'm really hoping issues over the next year or so fix this, because there was like a post-epilogue thing with with Bruce and Selina, but you know, you never know how that can go, you know, different writers and everything like that. I really hope something comes along that fixes that. Just right now, I just think, oh, it's super irritating. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh. Guys, I've been holding on to that for like a couple of weeks. I just had to get that out. And I had to complain to somebody. I don't even care if people watch this are like, what is he talking about? I had to complain to someone, because I don't think anyone could get the level of frustrated I am with this. I was like, no! I wanted one thing from this. One thing. For this to work out for both of them. Oh well. Hopefully something will work out for this in the future. I hope. I really hope. But if you guys are fans of the Bat and the Cat, either together or individually, what do you think? Do you think I'm completely off base here? Do you think I'm taking this too seriously? Well, you're probably assuming I'm taking this too seriously if you're watching these videos. But, oh, my camera battery's kind of low. Good thing I'm about to end this video. But anyway, what do you guys think? If you've heard about this, read it. Give me some feedback. If you think I'm completely wrong and this works fine, let me know. Give me your reasons why. If you think I'm completely off base, or completely on target, yeah, tell me. Did I leave something about how this is frustrating you too? Let me know. Leave me a comment, and of course, you guys can, you know, favorite, follow me. You guys can still pick up my first ever novel, Tatsu Angela Ronin Days. I will include the link for it in the description down below. And of course, you can follow me on my social medias. I have a new one for my author page. It's TBWest2. On Facebook. You can still follow me on Twitter at RavenTW2. You got me on YouTube here. And I'm also working with Countdown City Geekcast, Countdown City WrestleCast, and just having a lot of fun out here, being a nerd, being a geek, being a wrestling nerd, being a wrestling geek, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. And signing off, minasan, sayonara. Peace.